All right, fresh fighting has broken out alongside the Afghanistan-Pakistan border, with each side accusing the other of initiating deadly clashes. Pakistan's military has said its forces had killed 15 to 20 Afghan Taliban and injured many in Spin Boldak border district. A Taliban government spokesperson said that 12 Afghan civilians had been killed and more than 100 wounded by Pakistani firing. Numerous Pakistani soldiers had been killed. He added that none of the deaths could be independently verified. Violence between the neighbors has flared since explosions rocked Afghanistan last week, which Kabul blamed on Islamabad. The Taliban denied claims it is harboring militants targeting Pakistan. Ajay Chandyal, my colleague, is joining us on the broadcast to talk more about this. Ajay, well, it seems that the back and forth accusation between both the countries still continue. We are still unable to figure out as to who's saying what and how to verify it. The Pakistanis are claiming it's the TTP, which is being funded and supported by Afghanistan, is doing the damage, whereas the Afghans say that the Pakistani army is being overly aggressive. Now, how is this information actually beneficial to analyze what's going on?
See, we need, fresh clashes erupted between Afghanistan and the Pakistani forces, and according to information, Pakistan have launched massive airstrikes in Kabul and especially in the residential area, which resulted into several casualties as well. My sources are saying that there are, a number of casualties in Pakistani airstrike in the civilian areas, and visuals what we have shared with, we are sharing with the people, that clearly shows that how the fire is going on in a building, and there are a number of areas with where this shells with Pakistani Air Force have fired that have landed, and which resulted into casualty and injuries to the civilians as well. There was hue and cry in the civil area when that area was targeted, and it seems to be the frustration of Pakistan, because Pakistan is using Air Force to target the Kabul residential area. That means that Pakistan is not able to tackle the situation on the border, and that is what our sources are saying, that Pakistan, when have failed in the past as well, we have seen that whenever Pakistan have failed to face any kind of retaliation, Pakistan start targeting civilians, and same is happening there in the Kabul and other part of Afghanistan as well. In Kandahar, early in the morning, there was air strike by drone strike by the Pakistani forces, and this time they have chosen Kabul, in which several casualties has happened. But Afghanistan is also retaliating very effectively to Pakistan, and they have captured number of Pakistani positions, and number of Pakistani forces personnel have been killed in this retaliation.
Ajay, stay with us. Pakistan and Taliban regime in Afghanistan have agreed to cease fire for the next 48 hours on Wednesday, and this has been in fact just recently reported. The spokesperson of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Pakistan said that ceasefire decision was implemented at the request of Afghan Taliban, and the Foreign Office spokesperson on Shafqat Ali Khan said, in the meantime, both sides will make sincere efforts to find a positive solution to this complex but solvable issue through constructive dialogue. Ajay, constructive dialogue, that's absolutely one thing that you cannot have Pakistan to process or even administer, considering the fact that it is a haven for terrorism.
See, Vineet, yes, that is true that Pakistan have agreed for the ceasefire as far as both the countries' forces are concerned, but only few hours after ceasefire was announced, for 48 hours, Pakistan have launched airstrike in Kabul that resulted into several casualties, and even oil dumps were targeted, which resulted that have caught fire as well. So that shows that Pakistan is a country whom one cannot trust, and that is the reason that Afghanistan, I believe that they are also not going to, trust on Pakistan, because the fresh visual clearly shows that how Pakistan is continuously trying to target the civilian areas over there. So that indicates that Pakistan, even after ceasefire, is targeting the civilian area using the Air Force to target deep inside the borders. That means that Pakistan don't want ceasefire, but they want these clashes to be go ahead, because they know that they have faced enough number of casualties over there.